Hello, Assalamu alaikum. So this is Nazia Khan from CEO Club Pakistan with another amazing story of Coffee with CEO, a program specially for you guys so that we can take inspiration from the successful entrepreneurs of Pakistan. And by the way, right now when petrol prices are the talk of the town everywhere and the high prices are that's the hot topic around, I am with the CEO who's dealing with petrol, who's selling petrol and purchasing petrol and diesel and other related products. So please welcome Sheharyar Arshad, CEO, Zoom Marketing Oils. Welcome Sheharyar to the show.
Thank you so much, Nazia, for inviting me.
And by the way, great to see you staying strong while all the prices are going up.
It takes a lot of energy, honestly. I do different things to keep up with the whole situation.
Just to be relaxed at times.
Just to be relaxed, yeah. It takes...
So by the way, Sheharyar is doing this company that is dealing with, as I told you guys earlier, petrol and petroleum and other related products. But the group itself, the Zoom group, is giving employment to 4,000 people. And Sheharyar's company alone is giving employment to 2,000 people.
Yes.
So dealing in such high pressure, even then they are able to provide the household and the job to so many people. So Sheharyar, tell us about your industry first. कैसी इंडस्ट्री है, कैसा जा रहा है सब कुछ?
Industry right now is, as you know, going through some difficult times, and I think globally it affected like all industries overall. But I do see a great future. Maybe a couple of months will be very difficult, but as soon as those are passed, it will be...
How you can say that you can see a bright future ahead while we are all the time listening कि भाई अभी तो और कीमतें बढ़नी है. So why you are saying so? Can you elaborate this?
Yeah, because I am forecasting that like the international petroleum prices will be declining in the future.
Yeah. Globally or nationally?
Globally. So globally, like if the prices decline globally, it affects us as well. So the prices in Pakistan decrease as well. So we set our prices in accordance to the international prices as well. So if those prices are cheap, are declining, we will decline our prices as well.
So as you said, globally the prices are high, and there are governments who are telling that they are raising the prices because the global prices are high. So can you please shed some light on that? Chakkar kya hai ye?
The big thing was the Russia-Ukraine war that started a couple of months ago, and that affected us, our industry a lot, and other industries as well. And after that, if you see the current scenario of the whole global economy, there is a recession going on, and we are going towards the recession. And as soon as it's declared officially, the prices will decline eventually.
Inshallah. So now tell us about Zoom Group and then Zoom Marketing Oils.
Okay, so basically Zoom Group started back in 1936. My great-grandfather started it. He started from a very small scale. Yeah, so basically he used to own a store. In our language, it's called the grocery store or Kiryana store. Done.
So it was basically a Kiryana shop.
Yeah, Kiryana shop, yeah. So he used to have like small drums
of oil
there.
Or petrol.
Or back then it used to be kerosene or diesel or furnace oil. So like of that. And he used to sell that and over there, and then he added another drum, and then he became a distributor of a local agency, and he started from there, and then we opened our first station in Sialkot, and then a second one, and then we moved to Gujranwala. We opened stations there, then Islamabad, Lahore, other cities as well. And back in 2010, my father got the license for the OMC.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So back in as soon as we got the license, we started working on Zoom Petroleum. We developed the company, and right now we have more than 250 stations around Punjab.
250 stations around Punjab.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow, number.
And that number is increasing rapidly. We have to take that number to 500 by the end of June 2023.
2023, in 1.5 years,
Yeah.
you are planning to open more than 250 pumps.
Yes.
Or around 250 pumps in
yes,
Punjab.
yes, in
Why in Punjab only?
No, we are expanding in Sindh and KPK as well.
Acha.
So our oil terminal in Sindh is under construction. It'll be completed by, you say, October or November. And we'll be able to start retail stations over there as well. So we'll be expanding over there and then in KPK as well.
So Pakistan as an industry import oil a lot.
Yeah.
Why we do that? We are all the time listing, we are so much, we do have got so many natural resources with us, but even then we are importing oil. Does that mean we are not extracting our own, or what's the reason?
Well, as of right now, not many people are going into exploration. That's because the costs are very high, the risk is very high, and not many companies are, exploring oil globally, not just in Pakistan. And that's another reason the prices are high, because people know that there's no extraction or exploration happening anywhere, new exploration sites. So the companies who are involved in trading, they know we have the product and we are the only ones who are going to sell. So they're setting their own prices. Yeah. So that's another reason the prices are booming.
So it's like the lack of research and development here in Pakistan, so that we are not able to explore new resources.
Yes.
So government doesn't play any role in it?
Government plays a big role.
Okay.
Yeah. Some governments brought in some good policies, brought in good investors, and who did an amazing job. And right now, our whole demand of the whole country, it's being fed by 30% is fed by the local product, and 70% of the product is imported. And that number can be increased to, you can say, 50% if we start exploring new resources. Yeah.
So now tell us about Zoom Marketing Oils. What do you do? Your product line, then your employees.
I'm basically the Chief Executive Officer of Zoom Marketings, and we are involved in the petroleum business in Pakistan. We procure, store and supply petroleum products to different Zoom stations at all our stations in Punjab and in future in the Sindh and KPK as well. And then we have another line of lubricants. We have a joint venture with Lotus Oil. That's a Polish national company.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you import that oil.
Yeah. So it's like PSO. It's a Polish is a national company over there. So we import their lubricants. We are their sole distributors in Pakistan, and we are supplying that here.
Where do you see Zoom Marketing Oil 5 years down the road?
On the top.
Aha! In national or multinational?
Both.
So it's late.
Yeah. No, that's the plan, and inshallah we'll be able to achieve that.
And it will be so good for us to see a national company growing and competing with multinationals.
Yeah. So a lot of players like us are competing with multinationals.
Yes.
And we're giving them good tough time.
Aha!
And a lot of people who used to work in multinationals, they are working with us.
Seriously,
and it's actually an honor, to learn from them as well, because they have worked with such big companies and take Zoom to a next level and implement their ideas that they were working on, and they some want to do something new. We are at Zoom are very open to our employees. If they have any idea, they want to implement something new, no one is going to stop them. Even I as a CEO, I don't have the power to stop my employees.
Great.
So
this means that you're actually having a good culture here in your company.
Yes.
Okay. So being a CEO of a petrol company, do people take you as a villain or something? कोई negativity backlash तो नहीं आता आपके पास?
Only on the 15th and on the 31st. Yeah, maybe. If the prices are increasing. Yeah, but not really, honestly, because people...
They do understand what's happening, that you are only a middleman in between the government and the international trade and then the...
Yes, and they do understand because of social media these days, it's, everything is available. Every news is available on social media. They can learn anything new about the petroleum industries who's involved, who's not involved. Our industry is a regulated industry, so our margins, our prices are all set by the government. So we don't have the power to set prices or anything.
And everybody knows that.
Yeah,
everybody is aware of it.
Everyone is aware.
But फिर भी उन्हें लगता होगा इसकी वजह से जरूर कुछ हुआ है.
Yeah, but like people do think that like we have some control and role in that, you know. But
so tell us more about you, Sheharyar. Very short about your journey of becoming a CEO at young age, such young age.
Let me tell you from the start. When I was really young, I was just sitting.
You're still very young.
Yeah. No, I mean like really, really young.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was sitting with my grandfather, and I was just telling him that, you know, we were just talking about business and stuff, and he said something, and it was like so inspirational, and I used to like look at him like I was used to, you know, follow him basically, what he does.
He was your mentor.
He was
your
ideal.
ideal.
My mentor. No, he was my ideal, but he was not my mentor. My mentor is my father.
Oh,
yeah. Because
okay. Now there is a tie between grandfather and father.
Yeah. So I'll come to that after. And so I was learning from him the way he used to work and the way he used to monitor different things, different stations, because it was such a big network. So besides the fuel stations, we were the biggest operators of CNG stations in Pakistan as well. CNG stations.
Oh,
so
which is a gone story now.
Yeah, which is a gone story. So we used to have Meher CNG by the name of Meher CNG. We were the biggest CNG operators in Pakistan.
Mashallah.
And importers of CNG kits and CNG cylinders as well. So, and it was such a big network, and he used to monitor everything, and I used to follow him. And I realized that, you know, this is what I want to go into. This is what I want to do in life. You know, become a businessman, become an entrepreneur.
What age you were in?
I was probably in like grade 5 or grade 6.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 to 12-year-old,
Yeah.
and then you decided that I'll be the entrepreneur.
Yeah, and then like in school I started business, and then I went to college. I did double major in econ and management, and after that I worked in Chevron for 1 year. Yeah, in the US.
So you do know the international markets,
yes,
and how do the multinationals
because I always
operate.
wanted to come back and, you know, work in my family's business, but I wanted to have the experience of a multinational as well. What they do, maybe implement all those ideas here in Pakistan, and, you know, that's the only way to grow. You know, take Pakistan to another level, and implement the best and new ideas. So I worked there for a year. I came back. I started from the really, really bottom. Yeah. So
you started from scratch. This company started by you?
No. So my father started this company.
Okay.
But when I joined the company, I started from the bottom. That so he gave me a piece of land, and it was in Gujranwala.
Acha.
Yeah.
कोई लाहौर की main जगह पे नहीं था.
No, it was in Gujranwala. And he gave me a piece of land, and he was like, you have to build the station, the whole retail station there.
जाओ जाके बनाओ.
Yeah, you have to get the NOCs from the different departments of the government, and you have to get everything done there. So I think that was my kickstart and the best time of my life, honestly. I used to travel to Gujranwala every day, back and forth, and I learned how a retail station is built. I learned how to negotiate prices with different people in Pakistan, because I was, after living like for a long time in the States, I was like, my mentality changed. I was a changed person, and
understand.
Yeah, it took me time to, you know, adjust back, and I learned to negotiate with different people. I learned how people react to different things or operate. Their mentality operates, and that was very helpful. So it took me around 4 to 5 months to make the whole retail station, and then
then it started. Then there is no ending to it.
It started, and then I was promoted to head office here, and then I worked in different departments for some time. I learned about all the departments, and then back in 2020, right before COVID, I was promoted as CEO of the company, and now I'm looking at everything.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
Now, Sheharyar, you're yourself handling a company of 2,000 employees. What do you think? What's your idea about leadership?
Leadership. Oh, that's a very tough question because I've seen different kinds of leaders in my life.
Aha!
Yeah.
Acha.
There are leaders who people follow that have their own way of leading. Yeah,
Yes.
leading. I want to be a leader. I honestly, sometimes I take the word leader as a very negative thing, because if you're in your business, in my company, everyone is a family, basically. So
There is no dominance,
there
actually.
is no dominance, actually. And as I told you earlier, that no one in my company is, like stopped or pressured that you cannot do certain things. If someone is wants to implement new ideas, they're more than welcome to. And the same culture I have developed in all my different departments, the different CEO, the SGMs.
But to drive
GMs.
them, there must be one person who will be leading them.
Yes, I do have meetings with them. I'm very interactive with them. I coordinate with them all the time, but the end decision is always with them.
With the team.
With the team.
So
Yeah.
it's like...
So basically the board.
So for you,
Yeah.
the leadership is about people. Huh?
About people. Yeah.
It's about going
people.
with them,
Going
making
with
them comfortable.
Making them comfortable, giving them the environment to work, to grow. And if they grow, the company will grow. And
What do you
Pakistan will
think
grow.
what one area you need to improve as a leader?
Improve as a leader, maybe talk more.
Yeah. You talk less.
Yeah, I try to talk less, but like I want to be as productive as I want. If I say something, I want it to be very productive. Yeah. So maybe,
You're not sounding of your age now.
yeah, no wonder most of my friends are like twice my age.
So
Yeah.
okay. Now, what do you think are the 3 qualities a CEO must have?
CEO must have. He should be very punctual.
Number one, discipline, punctuality. Otherwise, the rest will be a chaos.
Yes, exactly. So you have to be up before everyone wakes up.
Arey wah.
Yeah. You have to
Again,
be
you are
in the
not
office.
talking of your age.
You have to be in the office before anyone's there.
So punctuality and discipline is number 1.
Is number 1.
Number 2.
Honesty to your work, loyalty to your work is very important. I've seen a lot of people, not here, like in general, who, or maybe in my generation it's more common. People are not honest or loyal to they're not very committed, I would say.
Because they are blessed with good business, or they are blessed with so much that they don't have the importance of that.
Exactly. And they have commitment issues, I would say.
Yes. Agreed. Totally agreed.
Yeah.
But these are not the issue with the elder generation, with the generation
Yes,
that...
I used to, I was telling you, I used to follow my grandfather a lot, my father as well. And in their times, the employees he hired in the group, they're still there.
Mashallah.
Yeah, they're like it's been more than 40 years, and they're still there. And I don't find that right now in my age, when I joined business, it's so hard to retain people.
Because they're in hurry to move to the next.
People became more impatient.
So number 1 was discipline. Number 2 was staying loyal to your business and to your commitment. Then number 3.
Number 3 would be leadership qualities.
देखिए फिर आ गई ना leadership.
So it's eventually, you have to come to that. But leadership qualities, you have to have that. I've seen a lot of multinationals, great multinationals, going down because the top management and have leadership qualities. I hope that never happens to any company, not just us or any company, because there are different things happening, in Pakistan. Maybe we need leaders at different level as well, So I hope we train younger kids from younger age, to become a leader, maybe in school. When I think about my time back in school, I think now that I should have done this as well back in school or back in college. Maybe it would have made me a better person / a better leader now if I should have done those things. But I would definitely recommend all those things to my next generation or my generation or next generation inshallah.
Now, CEO is always about numbers, about ratios, about profitability or investments. Do you think that is the most important part, or being emotionally intelligent in tackling with emotion is more important?
I think there should be a good balance between both.
Great.
Yeah. You can't just tilt to one side. You have to, even if you are, for example, investing into new things, diversifying, for example, you can't just disconnect with your company and start a new one. You have to take both side by side.
That's basically is the correct answer.
Yeah.
So what's your stance on women empowerment?
Let me tell you a great story about that, women empowerment. We were the first OMC to hire women staff at our retail stations.
Really so?
Yes, it was before the women empowerment thing was actually started.
That means decades back.
Yeah, it was around a decade back, like around 2012, 2013. Yeah, so back then. So when no one was doing it, we were the first one.
So how was the response? Were people misbehaving, or how were the ladies uncomfortable when they were working with the fuel station?
Honestly, we have a lot of women customers who get fueling from our stations, and we got great responses from them. Yes, we have the best responses from them because they felt more comfortable. They felt more interactive with the staff. And if they would need any services, any kind of services, there were people to help her, and they felt more like at home. It wasn't a gas station or like a fuel station experience. It was a very homely experience for them.
So you're dealing with the public in masses. So you are dealing with a rickshaw wala, shinchi wala, Fortuner wala, or matlab from the highest sort of car to the lowest possible transport. कैसे लोग हैं, as in a general public, how we are?
Look, if I give my time to anyone, if I'm talking to anyone, my main goal is to learn from them. Like, not like teach them anything, but learn from them. So whenever, basically every day, I go to one of my station and stay there for some time, interact with people. So if a rickshaw wala comes in, and I talk to him about his life, or
how is he? How's
he feeling? And these days, times are pretty tough, and so it's not like the answers I would want to hear, but we are there with people, trying to comfort them and talk to them. In Pakistan, I see, or especially now these days, people don't interact with other people much. It's all about, the life is so fast and busy these days that people don't get time to check up on each other. So if you go up to a rickshaw driver or someone on the bike or even on the car, if you go ask them how you're doing, how's everything, and maybe offer them a coffee or a bottle of water, the amount of joy they have, it's I can't tell you in words how good it feels.
So now short questions here. How it feels like to be a CEO at young age? You feel कैसा लगता है आपको?
Empowered.
अच्छा.
Yeah.
Too blessed.
Blessed, yes, because I'm blessed because I got the opportunity to lead. Maybe it has a lot to do with my father, with my grandfather, my great grandfather, maybe because of them. But then, if I wasn't capable, I wouldn't be sitting here.
But there is always a story of pain and pride. So pride we can see. कोई फेम के और एक young age में इतने क्या कोई इसके नुकसानात भी होते हैं to be young and famous and a CEO at this age?
I haven't seen any disadvantages.
अच्छा, कोई चक्कर नहीं है तो सब. It's always good to be a CEO at young age.
It's because all companies or around the globe, no one encourages like a 60 plus CEO. Everyone wants to bring in new energy, new ideas, new passion. So I think young CEO, we should all promote young CEO or like younger generation to become leaders of their respective businesses or industries, because that's how Pakistan will grow. Like our young number of young people in Pakistan is
they need to be the part of the business plan, to drive it.
I know some countries they don't promote working, but they promote businesses becoming an entrepreneur. They promote that, and when I learned that, I was so surprised. I was like, no wonder these people are ruling the world. And
they are. And by following discipline, by being honest, and the third one was
and so I'm trying to bring trying to bring that idea.
I'm looking forward for 500 pumps of Zoom around across Pakistan, not only in Punjab. So now, how do you release stress, Sheharyar?
I work out. I have great friends. I have great friends. I have great company. I hang with them. I enjoy my time. I travel a lot. I think traveling is a good way to decrease like your tensions and everything. And
so, do you maintain work-life balance?
Yes, I do.
कैसे? पेट्रोल की प्राइस कहाँ चली जाती है?
The thing is, like, my phone is our business is like 24/7, so I'm always involved. But like most of the things I try to do between 9 to 6. After 6 is like my time.
It's me time.
It's me time. So
who is Zoom?
So but like still you have to be involved after 6 o'clock as well. It's not easy to just
what is turn off your success to Sheharyar?
What is success? I think my employees saying something good about me.
Lucky you them.
My retail station showing my vision. If a customer goes to Zoom's fuel station, he should feel wow. That's what I believe.
But you want to give a wow feeling.
Wow feeling that I am at a gas station which has the best services. Either it's the tuck shop services, the car wash services, the oil change services.
But whatever services you are providing, you want them to be wow for the customer.
Yes,
irrespective of who he is or what vehicle he is owning. Na?
Exactly, yeah. That doesn't matter to me.
So the Chengchi or the Fortuner is all same for us because we want to serve people.
Exactly.
Okay, now you tell me, what is the idea of happiness to Sheharyar? Success to ho gayi.
What is happiness? Making someone smile.
Arey wah.
Yeah, it's. I think nothing beats that. Because or helping someone.
Spreading happiness.
Yes.
Means happiness.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you notice, Sheharyar, when you meet someone? 2 things which you notice.
2 things I notice: the mentality.
पता चल जाती है इतनी जल्दी?
Yeah, I think that I get from my father. Yeah, I can.
You have got the 6th sense.
Yeah, I can read people really easily.
Really so?
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. So
now you will be giving my personality report to me. Number 2.
So if they're introvert or extrovert. because I like to surround myself with extroverts.
Acha.
So I don't have to talk much. I just want to sit there, listen to them, what they have to say, what their thoughts on the world, everything is. So
do you read books or watch Netflix?
Both.
Are you really so?
Yes.
2 books you will be telling us and 2 series you will be recommending us.
2 series. I don't know, I have a very different
longest
taste. Yeah, with different
different sort of taste.
Yeah, different taste in series. I don't know. Maybe Breaking Bad was really good.
Okay.
And then
it's all about planning. And
then there's this show called Spy on Netflix. I watched. It's about like a spy who. That was a really good show.
So, and 2 books.
2 books. Honestly, there was this book by I forgot the name actually.
Oh, it's okay.
It's been a while. But I forgot the name. Yeah.
Okay. So, as you're not married, आपकी ideal खातून कैसी होगी?
Ideal खातून, someone who's honest.
वो तो आप जज कर लेंगे ना. आपने कहा you're good at reading people.
Yeah. So maybe like someone who's very. I want someone who has like an ambition to start a business, maybe an entrepreneur.
Oh wow, great!
Because I don't want like a housewife. Basically,
you're looking forward for an empowered woman.
Actually, yeah. So maybe she's doing something she loves.
Great. And, so good to listen to this. Yeah. That there are people who really do want empowered women around.
Yes, because like I see my grandfather telling my mom to
do something.
Yeah, to do. She's involved in the business as well.
Mashallah.
Yeah, but like not that much. So, but she and even my father, they both like tells her that you should.
And now no sister, so you want the wife coming in to be the empowered woman who can. So that might be you both can share the vision of spreading happiness or of spreading quality.
Yeah, exactly. So. Because I want someone who I can, talk to how was my day was, and she should be able to understand
rather than talking about food and stuff
about the
only.
Food and gossip or something,
There is something more on table.
Exactly, and maybe she could advise me or something. I think that's lacking these days.
But you're looking forward.
I'm looking for it. Yeah.
So your message of hope and optimism for youth.
My message to youth.
वो तो कहेंगे ना आप तो अमीर बाप के बच्चे थे तो आपके लिए चीजें आसान थी. But to me, I think so. It's very hard and difficult to sustain the position too.
Exactly.
So your message of hope and optimism.
Become an entrepreneur. Be more committed and follow your goals. Follow what your heart tells you to do. That's what I did, and you should do that too.
Thank you so much, Sheharyar. It was so good to meet a young CEO with so much passion and with who do believes in discipline and quality. We wish Zoom more success in future and looking forward for more inspiration from you, inshallah. And thank you for coming over to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure to talk to you about certain things. I'll tell you what I learned from you.
Chalo, great. Thank you so much. And then you will be giving my personality test to me too. For sure. You said that you do that. Na? Thank you so much for watching this episode. And please do recommend good stories around you. And you can inbox us or the numbers are given on our website. Do get back to us. Thank you.